So we are back with another offering of the Desert Warrior. Another option, another piece of the puzzle, if you will. And so the question to you is, have we played out the Desert Warrior? Let me know down below, because I've got some issues now. And we're going to talk about those. So this is a manual version. So it's a flipper made by Civivi this time. Previously, it's only been automatics from Boker, the Kalashnikov series, which they do in a ton of different colors and motifs. So from Civivi, you get a bunch of cool stuff. I mean, you get a microfiber, you get some paperwork, Civivi stickers, things like that. Okay, great. Sure, fine. If you can buy one, that's my rub. But I do have a couple things I like about it. I like the fact that it's a manual flipper as opposed to an automatic, because automatics are not legal universally, not even in all of the United States. Like, there's states that it's legal, states it's illegal, states that have restrictions. You can own them, but you can't carry them. A bunch of different weird, dumb stuff. So the fact that they've offered a manual version, even though it's a different maker, it's a different knife altogether, I think that's good. I like that offering. It's a little slimmer, roughly the same size as the original Desert Warrior. This was the original size, the kind of medium size. There is a mini, or there's a small, and there's the XXL. And I have both of those. I have the whole set of the Bokers. And then I had somebody make up a lanyard and put it on there. So when they came out with this manual version 1, I was like, all right, I could get a flipper of it. And I went to the website at Blade HQ. And like a lot of you, it crashed. It actually crashed on me 2 minutes before the drop went live. I think the drop was going live at 9 o'clock Pacific, 9 a.m., a week or so ago. And it crashed right before it went live. So I got irritated right away. And I was more irritated when it came up with their custom splash screen that they made. So they made so Blade HQ is to blame for the hype and the drama, because they can't provision their servers right. They can't get it to stay up when they know they're going to get bombarded with people trying to buy a knife. Right? Because it happens every time they do a drop. It gets crazy and the website crashes. So this time, they didn't fix the problem of making the website not crash, but they made a nice splash screen with a donut and donut font saying, oops, something went wrong, try again, or whatever it exactly said. I don't remember. Didn't even take a screenshot. I'm sure you guys saw it. So after that happened, I said, peace out. I'll save my $105 because you could order 2. So I was going to buy 2, $54 each or whatever it was. So it was $110, $115 for 2, I think, here in California with tax and whatnot. So I said, screw it. I'll save my $100. So Gil over at Wild About Sporting Goods, he got 2, and we were texting back and forth during the drop. It took him like 15 minutes. Kept refreshing, went to his cart, it crashed. Refresh, put it back in the cart, it crashed. Like, it was a process. So he bought 2 of them, and he sent me one, brand new. He didn't even open it. Just super cool. Thank you. Pretty sure I got to send it back to him, but that's okay. I was really going to just buy them to do the video and then give one away and probably keep one, but I don't need to keep one. But I do like the fact that it is a flipper. And they've upgraded the steel. This is a D2 blade versus the AUS 8 of the Boker version. So you are getting an upgraded knife. If you want the exact part number, here you go. So the knife itself is cool. And it's very much just, I believe it's Cerakoted teal blue. Cerakoted this donut motif, or maybe it's just painted on. I'm not really sure how they do it. And it's got different colors for the screws and, standard stuff that they've done on the originals. But you get it now in a flipper rather than an automatic. So I think that is cool, and I'm happy for that. But Blade HQ needs to sort out their websites so that it doesn't crash every time. So I kind of think we've played it out now. Like, there's a lot of iterations. You got the Boker stuff. You got a couple of different small Swiss Army knives. You've got this now. And there's a whole community around it. Like, you've got the crispy donut community, which is, kind of built around the whole donut motif, donut theme. I've got a donut knuck. I've got a bunch of donut stuff. You guys know that. I've got some Hanks. I've got a pen. I've done a full video on all the donut stuff and the craze. I even got the donut Hot Wheel car. Like, I got donut socks. Like, it's cool. But when this one came around, I pretty much decided I wasn't going to try to get one. And then at the last minute, I said, I'll try, whatever. I don't know. I'm kind of growing out of it. I don't know. I pulled these ones out for pictures on Instagram and stuff here and there. I don't carry them. They're all in boxes on the shelf over here to the right. Yeah, I don't know. Why am I keeping the stuff? Am I keeping the stuff just because nobody else can have it? Because they're hard to get and I think they're going to be worth something? They're not. I'm not going to be that guy that sells the $50 knife for $300 or $200. I'm just not that guy. So let's talk about the specs really quick. 4 inches closed, 6 7/8 overall, 2.98 blade. It is D2. Overall thickness is 0.446, and it weighs in at 2.9 ounces. There's some other specs, but I don't know if anybody really cares. It works really good in the pocket, has countersunk hardware, but the clip is not countersunk into the G10 scales. That's a miss. There is internal milling and pocket. Well, they're not even pockets. The liners or the frame is skeletonized because it goes all the way through, and then they put the G10 scales on over. So that's pretty cool for weight savings and all of that. All in all, this Elementum is actually kind of a cool knife. Forget about the color, forget about everything else. It's a cool knife all by itself if it was just standard colors. Works great in the pocket. It's a little small for my tastes, but it does fit my hand and feels good. So, it's a totally usable knife in any color. Because it's donut, it's cooler, but is it? Let me know down below what you think. I will put a link to my full donut discussion video up there in the corner. And I'd love to hear your comments. Have we played out the donut thing?